Hello and welcome to another fun-filled nonsense retrospective. I'm your host as always, Rick. Joining me equally as always is Devon.
Hello.
Yeah, today's going to be another nonsense retrospective after dark. We're doing another smash pass, but before we get too far into that, let's go with our good old time-honored tradition of the nonsense asinine hypotheticals. And what have you got for me today?
My one's pretty simple. You get to take any Pokemon at all. I know we're not talking about Pokemon today, but I don't know fuck about Palworld. So take any Pokemon, and you get to destroy it in such a way that it becomes a drink. What Pokemon do you drinkify?
Oh boy,
Yeah, I know, let that one sink in.
yeah, I guess the Pokemon has to be gone. My first thought was something that wouldn't actually make a very fun drink, because I listened to the first part first and then started thinking, something with an empty head that's not going to mind being destroyed.
That's a way of taking it, Rick.
It is, because as much as I would like to get the God of War taste, I don't want to get rid of one just for the benefit. This one's really difficult.
The way you said that is like you want God of War bathwater.
Yes.
What is wrong with you?
A great many things. I want it to exist. I don't want to buy any.
I don't believe you.
Well, bathwater already exists, and I've not bought any of that. Well, mostly because it's useless. Let's go with a real basic one. Slurpuff.
Yeah, fair enough. It'd probably
because it's
it would make a great drink for Callie.
Yeah, it's already a birthday cake. And I can't see there's no recognition behind those eyes. There may be a second brain cell, but they're too far apart to rub together. So yeah, Slurpuff. Apologies for taking too long on this one. But yeah, how about you? What would be your Pokemon drink of choice?
I was going to say Jigglypuff because I'm convinced they taste like cotton candy.
Yeah, almost certainly.
And who the fuck's going to miss a Jigglypuff? Like, that one Jigglypuff in the anime was a terror.
Oh yes, it was a little shit.
So you're telling me I get a tasty, sweet beverage and we get to take out Dennis the fucking Menace?
Yep.
But yes, Rick, how about you? Do you have a question for me?
Yeah, fair enough. My one for you is your fridge is now frozen in time. Nothing can be added to it, but things removed from it replenish.
I'm fucked.
Fair enough.
My fridge is currently empty.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
So what about you?
Yeah, for mine, the rest of the question is how long do you think you'd be able to survive on just that without eating anything else from outside of it? But yes, for me,
if you can't eat anything else outside of it, even more fucks me, because the only thing I currently have in there is toppings for toast,
right?
Which is ham and soft cheese. And if I don't have toast to go with it, I'm gonna die very quickly of malnutrition.
Yeah, fair enough.
Anyway, go ahead. It's your question, so I hope your fridge is more stocked. Otherwise, this is a silly question to ask.
Yeah, mine's actually pretty good. We've got obviously ham because everyone has ham. We've got bacon. We've got steak, which is a fantastic one to just have as a backup thing, because if the internet has told me anything, you can do a lot of things with steak, including turning it into a condiment, which is otherwise a difficult thing to get. You can do the same with bacon, I guess, as well. I have butter, so I can actually cook things, because, you don't have oil any other way. Or rather, okay, I don't have real butter. I've got that freaking Lurpak stuff that's like 50% butter. 50% oil.
Rick, there's literally nothing I can add here, so you just keep on listing things and explaining, and I'll just sit here and nod my head.
Yep. And then, like you, I've got things that go on toast but no bread, so that's going to be a challenge. And a few vegetables. Now, the problem comes in is if you have to eat everything before you get it restocked, in which case I'm a bit fucked. But
Rick, you made the question. You don't need to have that caveat unless you decide you want it.
But yeah, I do happen to have potatoes and that Lurpak stuff, so I can make chips, and that's probably what's the most important part of it right now.
Well, here's the thing, Rick. It's like when I say the fridge is empty, I mean my section of the fridge is empty. Like, there's stuff in the fridge, but I only have one shelf in the fridge that is mine, so therefore that is what I'm taking this info from. I'm pretty sure there is a ready meal and fruit and veg in the fridge, just not on my shelf.
Okay, fair enough. If you take only a section of the fridge as as the fridge, then sure.
Well, yeah, because I don't take other people's shit.
Okay.
Rick, what are we doing today?
Yeah, we're going to do a good old Smash Pass. This time we're doing Palworld. We're doing the PAL deck.
As previously mentioned, I've not played Palworld. I don't really care about Palworld. I'm literally only going to be able to go on what the PALs look like. That being said, there is no actual official PAL deck in game, is there?
There is.
Oh.
It's just a thing. That's why it's called the PAL deck, because that's what they call it in game. So when you go through these, you normally get a little face thing. So what I've done is I found a website which has the full body screenshots. So we're going to go through with a good old Smash Pass. It's missing one PAL, which I've also linked separately. It's
we're just going to do what's in PAL deck because it'll make life easier for everyone.
Sure. Okay, so we're going to start with number 1, Lamball.
Pass, it's a sheep.
Yeah, pass, it's a Wooloo. Kativa.
This thing's fucking a weird bastard hybrid of, I can see Meowth in there, I can see a bit of Snubbull, I can see a bit of Jigglypuff as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, pass.
Yeah, I'm passing on that one as well. Yeah, these are just like the very, very earliest ones you come across. Chickpea.
A pass, it's a chicken and not even a very good looking chicken. That's a sentence.
Yeah. I'd eat it, but I wouldn't fuck it.
I wouldn't eat it, it's got no breast or thigh.
Well,
it's all wing.
It's a KFP employee. Life Monk.
This looks like OG Carbuncle from FF9.
Yeah, and by your Fey maxim, that makes it pretty much a smash.
I don't know what makes that. What are you on about?
Something small with what appears to be opposable thumbs.
I don't have any idea how big any of these creatures are. For me, it's a pass. I don't like its eyes.
Fair enough. Yeah, that one comes up to about your knee or so.
Okay.
Fox Sparks. You can hold this under your arm and use it as a flamethrower.
Yeah, I don't care. Pass. It's a fox on fire.
Well, I smashed Vulpix. This is basically the same thing. Smash. Thwack!
I mean, it's a pass. It looks too much like, those Namuzu from FF14.
I get you. Yeah, pass. Sparkit.
Pass. It looks like it will beat the fuck out of you after.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pass from me as well. Tansy. Pass from me.
Yeah, it's a monkey. Pass.
And I think you can even see its nappy. Yeah. Ruby. It's a deer.
Is it a deer? It's got some weird fucking proportions. It's a pass from me.
Yeah, it's cute, but it's pass. Pengullet. Pass.
Yeah, pass. I didn't fuck a Piplup. I'm not fucking this.
King. Also pass. Its beak makes it look like grade A under A.
What the fuck does that mean?
Oh, he's a YouTuber who has I'm going to say really poorly drawn avatar, because it's basically a big chin bastard with a stick figure on the rest of him. But he's generally entertaining.
No, okay. I thought it was some expression I was unfamiliar with.
No.
Yeah, no, King looks very dapper, but I don't want to fuck it.
Fair enough. Jolt Hog.
Pass. It looks like, those fan arts of Sonic the Hedgehog, but like a real hedgehog.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Also looks like Shaman.
Well, yeah, but that's because Shaman's just a fucking hedgehog, which is why the argument that some of these Pokemon are ripped off is ridiculous, because you ripped off Shaman. Shaman's just a fucking hedgehog. Grow up.
We're going to skip the altars. Gummoss.
I just want to touch on the altars very quickly, because I didn't know these existed, obviously, because I've not played Palworld. I will almost definitely buy Palworld at some point, but it won't be this month.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate that they don't do any bullshit with the alternatives. It's just Jolt Hog Crist, and it's Jolt Hog but Ice type instead of Thunder.
Yeah. They even have the same number in the PAL deck.
Yeah.
Like, they just get a little suffix. I think there's maybe one exception to this, but yeah. Gummoss.
What? Again, this is very weird. Like, okay, I know there's a bit of controversy around Palworld with the, we'll say, serial numbers filed off for Pokemon, but fucking look at this. It's a Shroomish meets a fucking Wooper.
Also meets Ditto, because it's made of goop.
Well, that's hard to tell from the image I'm looking at, Rick. Either way, it's a pass. It doesn't look particularly fuckable.
Yeah, pass on that one. Vixie.
I don't know. It looks enough like Eevee that maybe. I'm gonna pass, because I'm being very conservative with my smashes on this one.
Yeah, I'm going smash on Vixie. It's Eevee in the good way, and we can see one from here that's also another Eevee in a different good way. Hooquities.
I absolutely adore this design.
It's cool, isn't it?
I think it's really, really cute. I don't want to fuck it. It's a pass, but yeah, I can't actually see what Pokemon this has ripped off. I think maybe a couple of the Pidgey variants that I'm familiar with.
Well, I guess he's meant to be like an owl who's smart. So technically, it's kind of somewhere between like Noctowl and Murkrow.
But it doesn't
being a hat wielder.
But it doesn't look like it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So
this is this is probably the first good example of a power I've seen that you can see that it's obviously influenced by Pokemon designs, but it doesn't look like they've straight up taken design elements.
Yeah, totally.
And just to be clear, just to people listening, in case they haven't listened to some of the proper nonsense review, I don't care about the allegations because I think it's bullshit. It's like, who gives a fuck? It's Pokemon. If there was a leg to stand on, Pokemon would have fucking sued the fuck out of them immediately because they have the power to do that, which means, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. And if they did, then Bandai Namco would just turn around and go, oh yeah, so we're suing you because of Digimon.
Well, no, again, that's bullshit because with Pokemon and Digimon, I can't point to a Pokemon that I go, that's clearly a Digimon design they retook. But at the end of the day, it's like, you can't really copyright a design when your design is, it's this animal but this flavour, you know?
Sure.
Like, you can't have dogs in your game because I did Dog Simulator, which I believe Nintendo did.
Yeah, Nintendogs.
Not the suing part, having a game that's just his dog the game.
They had 3 versions. The Pokemon Yellow was Labrador.
Rick, T-Fan.
Yeah, T-Fan. What that snout do? I'm passing.
I'm also passing, but again, I just want to talk about the design. And yeah, I'm sorry, but because I don't know fuck all about Palworld, that's all I got.
Yeah, totally.
I can see what Pokemon that they looked at and went, that's cool, let's do something similar, and yet it's different enough that I don't know why people would complain about this particular design. Meanwhile, I'm looking to the one to the right of it called Depresso, and I'm like, that's actual theft.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh god, that was quite bad, yeah. Pass on Depresso.
Yeah, pass on Depresso. Kremis.
Okay, I think this is going to be my first smash because unlike Vixie, I can stop seeing this as an animal.
Oh boy.
Do you know what I mean? No, it doesn't look. It looks like a fantasy creature rather than a dog that's had a fucking perm.
Yeah, like a sheepdog. And this one literally is just Eevee stuck on a woolly body. But you know, Eevee was pro. But yeah, smash from me as well. Daydream.
This is an interesting looking design.
Yeah, so it's Weavile.
It's not. It doesn't look like Weavile though, does it?
Look at its face.
Yeah, I can kind of see it in the eyes, but that's just having an eye shape, which again I think is a bit mean for people to pick on.
Yeah, you might not be able to see it too well on the picture that's here, but it's got like a devious little smile with one fang poking out, which is kind of like a Weavile thing.
Even zooming in, it doesn't give you a big picture. It's just the same picture at the same size on a big fucking empty page. Jeez.
Oh, I fucking hate those. Yeah.
But yeah, this is going to be a smash because I think this creature's going to be weird and freaky.
Yeah, smash. With it being called Daydream, it can probably invade your dreams as well to give you a nice little happy time afterwards.
I'll tell you what, it looks like it's taken elements from the Mesprit trio from Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah, and its hair is the galaxy.
Fun.
Yeah. Rushaw, pass.
I fucked some pigs in my life, but not literally. That's a joke. Please don't come at me.
I was going to say, calm down, David Cameron. Nox.
This is another Eevee. Do pals evolve?
No. So even the penguins, right at the beginning, like Pengullet and Penking, they're completely separate pals.
Okay.
None of them evolve. They always stay in the form that they are.
Alright, so that in itself as well is another fucking nod to being like, this is now legally distinct from Pokemon.
Yeah.
And even Digimon as well.
Mechanics. Oh yeah. Took one of the defining mechanics and removed it.
Yeah, I'd probably bang Nox, fuck it.
Yeah, probably. Thuddler.
Look at this fucking Exadrill.
Yeah, it's like all the molds, but like made even cuter.
It is very adorable, but I don't want to fuck it, pass.
Yeah, I think I agree. Killamari.
This thing looks really cute.
It does, doesn't it? Pass, but it's cute and it's kind of original.
Yeah, I'm also going to pass. You say kind of original. It does look like a Pac-Man ghost.
It does a bit, yeah. Mao, pass. It's just a cat.
Yeah, pass. Although that being said, the ice version does look more unique, but I don't know if that's just because the pose is different.
Yeah, I think it's just because real cats aren't blue, whereas real cats can be black.
Well, no, I think the thing is that in the pose for the second one, you can see its tail is like a lollipop, which appears to be the thing for the regular Mao as well. Because it's side on, it's hard to tell.
Yeah. Celery.
I'm going to say Smash because I'm pretty sure I smashed the thing this is based on.
Oh, the Mantine. Yeah, this was a lot cuter than Mantine. Pass from me, but it is a lot cuter than Mantine.
Look, it's got weird little titties, Rick.
There is arms.
Look, it's got weird little titties, Rick.
You grab onto those if you want to use it as a glider.
I'm going to grab on its titties while I fly.
Dire Howl.
I believe this is the one that caused the most fuss on the internet. And I don't know why, because, like, okay, you can see Lycanroc in it, but Lycanroc, if you look at Lycanroc, it's a fucking wolf.
Yeah, like, that's what a cartoon wolf would look like, because, you know, it's a wolf that's a cartoon.
Yeah, pass on Dire Howl.
Yeah, pass as well. Toko, these are little fucks. They come at you and explode.
Oh, cool. Well, I don't like it anyway, and now I like it even less, so pass.
Yeah, pass. Floppy, smash.
I'm gonna pass. Its proportions look a bit off to me.
Yeah, it's got Tinkerton hair and everything. Mozzarina.
Okay, again, another good example of you can quite clearly see this is a Snorlax, but because they've gone for a cow look, you can't really justify hating this one.
Yeah, they like took the Snorlax face, took the Miltank design cue of is a cow.
Well, you can't do that. You can't say it's basically a Miltank because it's a cow. It looks nothing like Miltank.
You can't see the massive udders that it has because of the text box.
Oh, guess what? Udders are a cow thing, not a Miltank thing.
Yeah. But like specifically on Miltank, it's the kind of thing that they very definitely have it front and center on show. Yeah, look at these.
But yeah, it's a pass. What's this next thing? That looks interesting.
Yeah, passing on Mozzarina. Bristler. This is the first sexy plant lady in the PAL deck. There are more. Smash.
I'm sure there are. It looks like it's interesting because it's got the same color scheme as Pokemon grass types, but I can't think of one it looks like.
Yeah, this one does, I think, look more like a Digimon.
Yeah, I sees it a bit. It actually looks like an Adventure Time character.
Yeah, that too, yeah. If the eyes were dots rather than, like, being anime eyes.
Well, Rick, here's the problem. I'm looking at the main page, so if the eyes are small enough, they all look like dots to me.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, it's a smash, obviously. I know we're not doing alts, but I would really like a pair of these next two just standing next to each other and being my bodyguards.
The little bastards as well. Like, when the place where you get them, there's loads of them and they're all aggressive.
Well, considering they're clearly based on goblins, I would hope so.
Yeah. Gobfin. I'm passing.
I'd smash. I'd want to be gangbanged by like 20.
Sure. Hang you.
This is morbid.
Yeah.
Pass. I'm not into autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yeah. Pass. Mosander.
Now, again, this is an interesting one because I can see elements of Pokemon in there, but I can't narrow it down to one.
The one that I can narrow it down to most is Beware.
Oh yeah, I guess because of the eyes.
Yeah, it's like it's just a bear in that shape. That this one's a panda rather than a regular bear, and it's mossy, which is why it's a moss panda.
Yeah, I mean, again, like I'm liking these variants between the two types. Like, it's just a little change, but it changes it enough that it's like, that's a cool idea. I want a pair of them guarding my room.
Yeah. And the one of the benefits of these is normally they're like completely different types, so they will both fit essentially on an adventuring team.
Fair enough. It's going to be a pass though.
Yeah. Pass on the panda. Woolly Pop.
This is a pass, but I think this would be the answer for my what pal I'd want to squish into a drink.
Almost certainly, yep. And good news, that's how you level up your pals sometimes.
I mean, you're saying that, but that's just the Pokemon Go method of doing things, right?
Yeah, it's Pokemon Go, yeah. But, like, explicitly, you turn them into extracts.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Pass, and more or less for the same reason, yeah. Caprity.
This is a cool design. I don't want to fuck it, but it's cool looking.
Yeah, ditto. It's a cool thing. It's basically Go-Goat, but funnier, and with a bush on its back. Yeah, pass.
Well, it's very bunny-like, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit like a jackalope, I guess, yeah. But yes, Melpaca.
How many people bitched about this looking like Mareep?
About the same number of people that bitched about it having Verizian feet.
Oh, goodness. But at the end of the day, guys, it's a fucking alpaca.
Yep.
Anyway, it's a pass. I like alpacas. They're chill. They're llama's chill cousins, but I don't want to fuck them.
Yeah, despite the fuck me boots, I'm also going to pass.
I haven't heard that expression in a long time, Rick.
Ithkia deer, sorry.
This looks really cool. It's quite clearly got Xerneas influences, but again, that's because Xerneas is a fucking deer.
Yeah. There's a fair few just a deer Pokemon that this takes very much. Well, yeah, it takes the inspiration maybe from the Pokemon, but then at the end of the day, it's a deer. Pass, by the way, but
it's a pass from me as well. If it didn't have those horrible looking spikes in front of it, it might be a different story. But
well, the spike is just fluffy fur.
It doesn't look fluffy though, Rick.
Okay.
You could say it's fluffy until the cows come home. It doesn't mean it doesn't look uncomfortable. But yeah, you were saying, I cut you off to say pass.
Pass from me as well. Nightwing.
Okay, this one's pretty egregious.
Yeah. Staraptor.
Yeah. But again, I think it's got the serial numbers filed off just enough that you can't really complain that much.
Yeah, like you could sell this on a t-shirt in a shop as opposed to only having to sell it in shops that don't care about legality.
It's a pass from me. I believe I passed the normal one as well.
Staraptor, yeah, I pass on that. Ribbony.
It's ribbed for your pleasure, but still pass.
Smash. Incineram.
So it looks like they took a Sylveon and just made it a biped.
Yeah. Cut the back half of Sylveon.
Oh, what a grim... Hey, how'd you evolve Eevee into a ghost type? Cast brick.
Yep.
Oh, no.
We used the building stone. Incineram.
I think this is a really cool design. If it wasn't for the name, I wouldn't have clicked that it's just Incineroar, but a goat.
Yeah. Well, even then, it's not looking so much like Incineroar either.
Yeah, but that's because it's a deer.
Well, yeah. I think it's just called Inciner because it incinerates because it's a fire type.
Yeah, except the other one still has Inciner in its name.
Yeah. Well, that's because it's a Jolter, and they just change it like that. Like Jolthog was still called Jolthog even when it was Ice type.
Yeah, I know. I just think it's lazy. I wouldn't want to see this thing fucking me.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's interesting how the Jolt... I don't know what the little symbols mean, and I don't really care, but it's interesting how the alternate version is just... It has less of them.
Yeah, it loses a type. So the ones on the left are the types, and the ones on the right are the things you can do in your base.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So I think this is the only one that actually loses a type.
Maybe. I wouldn't know.
I might be able to educate myself later on it, but it's the one that I thought, this looks cool. Oh, it loses a type. That's less interesting.
I think the original Incineram also looks cooler, which is kind of a,
Yeah, true.
It looks cooler and everything is better. Why would you go for the alternative?
Yeah. Pass on those anyway. So, Cinnamoth.
I'm going to pass. This looks like an amalgam of a lot of Dustox type Pokemon.
Yeah, it's another one of those. It can't be a copy of all of them because that's what butterflies look like if you turn them into cartoon cute things.
Yep.
Yeah, pass on Cinnamoth.
And once
socks.
I was going to say, again, immediately ruining such a good point and then there's this fucking copy-paste.
Yeah, another Go-Go. Arsox.
I don't even think it's a Gargo. It looks like that fucking legendary.
Yeah, like your Terrakion. Yeah.
This one's a pass. It's a bit too beefy.
Yeah, pass. And I'm not sure how hot the tail is. So, Dummud.
I think they've taken the best things of Quagsire for this design.
Yeah.
This is how goofy I want Quagsire's to look, and it's all Clodsire's fault.
Yeah, because Clodsire is peak Wooper, whereas Quagsire is not.
Indeed. I'm not going to smash this thing, but I do think it's cute in a goofy kind of way.
Yeah. Pass. Funny, but pass. Cognito.
Pass, but fuck me, do I like the design. And yes, I know it's just a plague doctor. I don't care.
Yeah. He's also incognito.
Aha!
Tee-hee. Yes, pass. Lee's Punk.
I really like the design of this thing. It looks like Spyro in a hoodie.
Yeah. Yeah, the hoodie is part of their clothes. That they've kind of taken the element from like Scraggy and Scrafty, where they've got like trousers that are too big for them, but it's also their skin.
No, I get you. I seize it now. You've pointed it out, but again, I really do fucking hate these copy and paste rumors. Like it's I say rumours, allegations, because yes, there's design elements in all of these, but I don't think any of these are outright copy. Well, actually, except for two so far, I could see the argument for.
Yeah.
But, you know, when the game first released, you had a platoon of people being like, it's all stolen!
Yeah, it's obviously not all stolen.
But yeah, pass.
Yeah, pass on Lee's Punk. Loop Moon, or Loo Moon.
I think this thing would be an absolute nightmare in bed, so smash.
Yes. Yeah, ditto on that. Yeah, smashing Loo Moon. Gale Claw.
I can't really make out its features very well. It looks like a very pretty bird-type Pokemon, but it's a pass from me. Sorry, pal.
Yeah, it's... Yeah, pass from me. It's basically Braviary.
Yeah, I could kind of see the elements with the wisps at the top.
Yeah. Robin Quill.
Oh, I get it, because it's like Robin Hood.
Yeah.
It's also clearly a Gallade.
Well, it's clearly a lot of things. So it's Gallade, it's Blaziken with its feet, it's Decidueye as well, with being a grass-type archer.
Oh, I never played that game.
Okay.
Or at least not long enough to fucking remember anything about any of the Pokemon.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that this clearly is, which means that it clearly can't be all of them. Smash.
It's a pass. I don't like the fucking... It looks like a teenager trying too hard to be edgy.
Fair enough. Yeah, the other one you find in the desert. Gory Rat.
It's a pass from me, and it's not very fair of me because 90% of it is the name.
Yeah. Yeah, pass. B-Guard.
Oh, I'd fuck the shit out of this.
Yeah, ditto. You find many of them. They also explode on you when you threaten their queen, or when you threaten them, or when you look at them. Elizabeth, also smash.
Yeah, man, I'd have the... I'd go out by Snoo Snoo.
Yep. And again, like, these look nothing like Vespiquen.
No, and they sure as shit don't look like Combee.
Yeah. Grintail.
What does this look like, Rick? It looks like something.
Galarian Meowth's face.
No, something not Pokemon related. I swear it's an anime thing.
Oh, Catbus.
Oh, yeah, a little bit. Also looks Cheshire Catty with the grin.
Yeah. Like, the fact that is literally Galarian Meowth's face is a little bit difficult to excuse. However, it does look very Cheshire Catty with that.
But again, I'm not seeing Galarian's Meowth face in it, and I know you're saying it, but I'm not seeing it. Fair enough.
But
again, I've also not seen the full model in the game. I'm only looking at the Pokédex. Sure. Paldex. It's a pass, obviously. Sorry, go on.
Yeah. Pass on that one. It's the thing that it's all about is obviously that big old shit-eating grin, which G-Meowth has. Also, I think its eyes are the same colour, which is what made people look at it, and the fact that it's also a cat, and you just shoved that on it. Obviously, G-Meowth is bipedal.
But yeah, you've also got the fact that all those things that you just mentioned with the big old grin and the glowing yellow eyes is the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, true.
Which predates everything!
Yeah. Sweet!
Pass, what is it? A cat?
I guess it's just a mop yeti.
And you're telling me these things don't evolve, because I'm looking at Sweeper.
Yeah, Sweeper is, it's just like B-Guard and Elizabeth. They don't evolve. It's just one of them is born one way, the other one is born the other way.
Well,
it's so weird that they don't evolve, but here we are. Yeah. Also pass on Sweeper.
Yeah, of course, it's the same as Sweet.
Mm-hmm. But like 5 times bigger with a mustache. Chillet.
You said moustache wrong.
Moustache.
Yeah, I'd smash a Chillet. It looks Dratini-esque.
Yeah, smashing that. It's more like a ferret. It has feet that you can't see.
But it's a dragon type.
It's an ice dragon. It's one of the first world bosses that you can kind of catch.
Okay.
And it remains generically useful throughout because it's mountable, and I think it can also swim.
Yeah, fair enough. It looks like it could swim. It looks very aquatic.
Yeah, and it's incredibly cute. Smash. Univolt.
I would ride this thing into battle, but not in the bedroom.
Yeah. Yeah, pass.
I'm sorry, I just saw something like bottom right-hand corner of the now bottom row, and I'm just like, what the fuck is that? Foxicle.
Yeah, smash.
I'm gonna pass. Its proportions look a bit odd from the angle the PAL deck has decided to use.
Okay.
Although I can see the Ninetales and the Glaceon, in fact, elements in this.
Yeah, those are all big ticks from me, so that's why it's a smash.
Speaking of elements, I can't see fuck all in Univolt.
Well, he's meant to be, I don't know, was it Zeb Striker?
That's a fucking push, because Zeb Striker's just a zebra.
Yeah. Well, a unicorn's just a horse with a horn, and a zebra is just a horse with stripes. Yeah, it's a hell of a push.
It's not a Zeb Striker. It's not even got the same colour scheme. It's not even stripes. It's got very arcing, shocking designs to it.
Yeah, little cartoon thunderbolts, yeah. Pyron.
Yeah, I can't really see what influences this either. Maybe one of those Legendary 4.
Yeah, looks a little bit like one of the Legendary Quartet, but not anywhere near enough for me to think it's actually a copy. Obviously, it's meant to be some kind of fire-type Kieran, and the Noct one looks really cool. It's pass on both, really, but...
Yeah, I agree. It's also a pass from me. But, no Fire Horse yet.
Yeah. Raindrix.
There's a lot going on with this, isn't there?
Yeah, it's got a lot of fluff that makes it look like a woolly jumper that it's wearing, which I think is really cute.
Some might say over-designed. I'm not an artist, guys. This is my uninformed opinion. Rick is a bit more artistically inclined than I am, but even then, I don't think he's got artistic theory in his degree pocket. Have you?
Oh no, not at all. I dropped art as soon as possible because the teacher didn't class comic art as art.
Yeah, that's the problem with a lot of art teachers. I want to learn to draw because I want to do fan art. You'll never get anywhere in life. 6 years later, who's laughing now, Miss Anderson? I'm drawing horsecock for a living. Raindrix is a smash because even though I say it's over-designed, I think you could... I can see the femininity in it.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun you can have with this thing. Yeah, smash. Rayhound.
It's got a kind of Lucario face, hasn't it?
Yeah, kind of, but you're going to get to the real Lucario later.
Oh, okay, cool, fun. This is a pass, anyway.
Yeah, pass on this. It's got a couple of design elements. Like, it's got your Boltund, it's got the Raichu tail.
Oh man, come to think, it's got a Lucario face, so a dog face.
Yeah, dog face, yeah. Cartoon dog face. Kitson.
Oh, this was ripped off from a completely different game altogether.
Yeah, Okami. Smash.
Except at the end of the day, Okami is still just a Japanese folklore creature.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, this is a pass.
Fair enough. Dazzy. Smash.
Yeah, I can't entirely tell what's what with this. It looks like a big old ball of wool.
Yeah, so it's a little impish little guy or girl or whatever that flies around in a cloud.
How big are we talking?
Maybe up to like your armpit.
Okay, that's big enough. Smash.
Yeah, smash. I also really like how this looks like something that Callie would draw from that from the hidden eyes and the cheeky grin that it has.
Fair enough.
Lunaris.
Oh, smash. This is clearly designed to be smashed.
Yeah, smash Lunaris. It's bunny ears, even girlier Mewtwo.
I can't really... I think if you change the colour of it by quite a bit, I could see it being a Mewtwo-esque type Pokemon, but I think that's a stretch.
Yeah. Dinossum.
Oh, fuck me, this is like 7 different grass starters in one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like got the Meganium / Lilligant crown. It's a Goodra. Like, you can see the Goodra a little bit easier with the other one where you see how its tail goes, but yeah, it's mostly Goodra. It's large as well. Smash.
Yeah, it'd be weird if this thing was small. I do like how they... I know it's really simple, but I like how they're just like, we're going to change its colour, and it's just straight up, and it's just a subspecies of the same Pokemon.
Yeah. It's the Meganium head, is what it is.
Yeah. I see it.
Yeah.
It's a pass from me, because I ain't into that, but yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, smash. It's also one of the earliest large creatures that you can encounter, and it's not a boss.
How large is large, then? Is it bigger than you?
Oh, it's bigger than you, yeah.
By how much?
Maybe twice as tall.
That's very big.
Yeah, it's a cool guy to have. I like it. Serpent.
I don't know what the fuck's going on with this, so it's got to be a pass.
Yeah, pass on this one. It's I don't think it's as cool as Lapras, which I think is like one of the best designed Pokemon in Gen 1.
I don't think it's necessarily meant to be an Lapras.
Oh, it's kind of without the shell kind of thing, and then more angry looking. I think it's meant to be some like taking inspiration from like a Viking longboat, but yeah, it's a cool enough design, cool enough pal, but yeah, pass from me.
Yeah, I don't see either of that in it. I see a fucking one of those megafauna from before the world was land.
Oh, they're plesiosaur, yeah.
But yeah, anyway. Interestingly enough, I don't know if it's because they changed the pose a lot for the deck, but Serpent Terror looks like a completely different POW.
Yeah. The fact that it also, kicks around on land somehow is a weird one. Like, although Serpent Terror makes me think of Serpentera from frickin' Power Rangers.
Oh, fair enough. But yeah, Marife.
Yeah, I don't know.
This looks like it would be at home in the Owl House.
Yeah, it would.
It's a pass from me. I don't know what's going on with this.
Yeah, it's a bit bigger than normal dog-sized. I don't know. pass, because I think it's actually the Grim Reaper. Digtoise.
Now this is a fucking Digimon.
Yeah.
It's a pass from me, but I really do like the design.
It looks like kind of like an Ankylamon altar if it were a turtle. Yeah, pass. Tombat.
So this is that power I was telling you about earlier when I said I saw something down the line and I'm like, what the fuck? It looks like Tom from Tom and Jerry mixed with Husker.
Yeah, which for a lot of people is Smash.
I mean, I'd fuck Husker because, like, I don't want to fuck Keith David, but I kind of want to fuck his voice.
Yeah. As we found out in frickin' Saints Row 4.
But yeah, it's a pass from me. It's just on the wrong side of goofy. But again, another design where it doesn't look like a Pokemon.
Yeah. I'm all in on the goof. Smash.
What?
Lavender.
What is it, right, Rick? With every time it's like there is absolutely no Pokemon in this, and then the very next one.
Yeah.
You told me about this Pokemon because you said it's like 8 foot tall and super sexually aggressive.
Yeah. So even in the PAL deck entry, it's like it's in recent generations it's stopped caring if its partners are other pals.
That's fair. I mean, I'd smash. Death by Snoo Snoo is a glorious end.
Yeah, smash, double smash. I don't think we'd have a choice, but even so, the fact that we chose to do it probably should count for something. This is also one of those where the argument for it being a parody comes into play, because it's very obviously parodying all of the Sexmons in Pokemon.
Sure.
Rather than just copying, but yeah. Flambell.
I'm gonna pass because it looks a bit too innocent, but my god, this design's cute.
It's so cute, isn't it? Yeah, very cute. Also pass.
It looks like it would look at home in Sonic.
Yeah, it's like one of
comics.
The little. Yeah, totally. Like one of the little things that you like a chow or something. Yeah. Van Worm.
Looks cool. Don't want to fuck it.
Exactly. I'm passing on it. Not because I don't like it. I've basically had one or the other of these because there's an ice type as well in my team, because it's one of the most useful flyers. Distinct from gliders, because you can gain height with a flyer.
Yes, I know the difference between flying and gliding, Rick, believe it or not.
Yes. Yeah, you unlock flying a lot later in the game is the thing.
No!
Oh, yeah. The weird one is, you know that Hangyu? You can bypass flying by just riding it out into the ocean.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm passing on the Van Worms, but mad respect to it. Bushi.
Looks cool, it's just a samurai. Pass.
Yeah, passing on Bushi. This is another one where people going, okay, this is obviously Hisuian Decidueye, because that's also got the samurai hat, but, you know, it's
just a samurai hat.
Look like. Yeah. Or a Ronin hat, sorry, yeah. Beacon.
So they looked at Raikou and went, we don't want to make a dog, but we will turn it into a bird.
Yeah, Raikou plus Zapdos equals Beacon.
Yeah, it looks cool. Pass.
Yeah, pass. Ragnarhawk, pass.
I want to just give it a 10 out of 10 for the name.
Yeah.
That's a cool name.
Cool.
As far as birds go, it's on the less fuckable side, so pass.
Yeah, totally. Catras, smash.
Yeah, smash, obvious furry bait. In fact, you can say that about the next 3 Pokemon, truth be told. Sorry, pals.
Yeah.
I'm not even doing it on purpose. Like, I'd not played Palworld. In my brain, we're just doing another Pokemon Smash Pass.
Yeah, totally. So yeah, smash Catras, smash Wixen.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently they hate each other.
Well, yeah, because one's a witch and one's a fucking wizard, and wizards and witches either hate or fuck, or sometimes both.
Yes. Verdash.
Yeah, this is that fucking bunny rabbit from the Sword and Shield, isn't it?
Yeah, Cinderace.
Yeah.
Or Cinderace, if you go with Liberace. Yeah, smash.
It's clearly Ace, because they're a footballer.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, whatever. I'll fight anyone. Yeah, Verdash, quite clearly a gym rat. Smash.
Yeah, smash. Valit.
There's a lot going on with this design, mostly because when you're zoomed out, it's very hard to tell that it's just a little bug.
Yeah, it does have legs.
Yeah, no, I had to lead. If you can hear me on the recording and think, wow, you're allowed all of a sudden, it's because I'm leaning in to look at the picture. I'd probably smash it if it was big enough.
There's one that's a boss that's very definitely big enough.
Well, that's not what I mean, though. Like we're assuming regular ones. What's the normal size for one of these things?
To be honest, I don't know.
Okay, cool. Let's go to Sibylix.
Yeah. Well, let's smash Valley. Why not? Sibylix, smash.
Yeah, I'd smash. It's like that. The things you like about Frostmoth, except now it's got a whole body to play with.
Yeah, she's the Lady Dummy Thick of pals. She's also normally pretty tall, but not like twice your height tall, like maybe 1 1/4 times your height. So yeah, smash. Elfidran.
Pass, don't like it.
Oh, I think he looks very cute.
Alright, you fuck it then.
Yeah, fair enough then. I will. Alright, I will. Smash. The aqua version is just a darker blue. We've not got a picture here, but it looks kind of cool. Kelpsy.
Now, this is the epitome, in my opinion, of lazy design work.
Yeah. Pass, by the way. It's just a stripped down Lapras, but not in a good way even then.
But it looks like they didn't even model the head with the body in mind. It looks like they just cut it from another POW and just went, yep, cool, job's a good one. It's a pass. I don't like this thing. It looks unsettling.
Yeah, the head is just generic mammal mon head. Another one that people don't like in the plagiarism accusations, Azurobe.
What Pokemon is this one?
Superior.
I guess a little bit, but it's a bit of a stretch.
But yeah, smash.
Yeah, I'd smash. I think it's legally distinct enough.
Yeah, the one that people, well, it turned out to be a hoax because he fabricated it, but this is the one where they took the model, put them side by side, and they looked very similar, but that's what a snake would look like.
It's one of those where, like, even I got roped up in a little bit of the drama, where I never got involved in the discussion because I'm like, I don't give a fuck about Palworld. Not in the sense that I'm like dismissing out of hand. It's like I don't care. Like, if you're gonna rip off Pokemon, and I'm not saying Palworld did, who gives a fuck? That company is literally the most profitable company in the world. You're not actually doing any harm.
Yeah, if they wanted to have a go at you, they would have done so already multiple times.
Like, I think the last time I looked it up, which was like 5 years ago, that Pokemon, the franchise, was worth like $900 billion.
Oh yeah, as franchises go, it's the single most profitable franchise in history so far.
It's fucking ridiculous, man. But anyway, I digress. Pokemon doesn't need you to defend it.
Yep. Cryolinks. Pass.
Yeah, this is another one where I can't really pinpoint what Pokemon they're ripping off. It looks a bit Nidoking Queenie, but like it's quite clearly different enough that you can't say for definite it's one of them.
Yeah, I don't think this was actually lifted from anything. I think they just like made a big arms, walks around on its fists kind of guy for the Frost Mountains.
Well, it looks cool. I don't want to fuck it, but it looks cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Hard agree. Blaze Howl.
I like Chimeras. I don't want to fuck them, but they look cool.
Yeah, hard agree. Pass. I like the look. I like the Noct one. I'm a sucker for the blue flames. I just think they look great.
Yeah, you're a Ledgelord. It's fine.
Yeah. Relaxaurus.
Look at this goofy little motherfucker.
Oh yeah, this is the one that in the I'm not saying official trailer, but in the sizzle reel for the game, this is the one that just eats a duck that's running away.
It looks so good. I like it. I want one as a pet. I don't want to fuck it, but I think it's cute.
Yeah, I'm passing. It's cute. It's also massive. It's like the same size as like your Dinossums, and I don't think they look as cool. I like the Dinossum cuteness more. So yeah, well, I'm passing on this one. Broncherry. These ones are very massive. Like you come up to the top of their leg.
Yeah, it's going to be a pass from me, but I feel like we've got a perfect example to bitch a bit again about the plagiarism thing, because let's look at Broncherry. It looks like a bit like a Meganium with its bottom half. Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you agree?
And also kind of with the whole idea of its neck comes out of a flower.
Now let's go one over to Broncherry Aqua, and oh look, it looks like a completely different Pokemon.
Yeah.
And all they've done is palette swap it. So,
yeah.
You know, some of these broad stroke claims are a bit ridiculous.
Yeah, it looks like, well, okay, I'm going to say the name of a dinosaur that doesn't exist, a Brontosaurus.
Okay, but everyone knows what you mean when you say it.
Yeah, it looks like your Brachiosaurus, which is why it's a Broncherry, because it's a Bronto.
But yeah, it's one of those. It's a pass from me. I like the general design. I think it looks cool.
It's cool, kind of cute. Way too big. Pass. Petalia. Smash.
Should I rename this podcast from After Dark Smash Pass Palworld to and bitching at Pokemon fans?
Maybe not.
No, that's okay. They'll get 5 minutes in and they'll soon encounter... but not even 5 minutes in and they're discussing what Pokemon you'd most like to juice.
But yeah, Petalia, this one is a very obvious little grass fairy kind of guy, or girl even. Yeah, she's even got the boots on and everything. Yeah, she's a
how tall is she?
Bait. I think this one is about shoulder height.
Yeah, okay, smash.
I think there's one a little bit later that's basically the same thing but even bigger.
Yeah, don't care. Reptyro.
Reptyro, pass.
Pass. It's a cool design. This looks like it came from Monster Hunter, if I'm being honest.
A little bit. It looks like it should be bigger than it is as well.
Oh, how big is it then?
It's about the size of a double bed.
Oh, that's
it
fine.
Looks like,
I would have thought it was the size of a car, but you know.
It looks like it should be like the size of a car or a van, but yeah, it's like the size of a double bed. King Packer.
Look at this glorious motherfucker.
Pass, by the way, but yeah, they are massive.
Rick, what Pokemon is this ripping off? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Mammorest.
These ones are also colossal. This is like the size of a bus.
They've got mammoth in their name. I would have been disappointed if they were tiny.
Yeah, you know, like Donphan.
Oh, they fixed that a bit in the most recent one.
Yeah, they fix it in Scarlet and Violet by making the one that's like Paradox Donphan massive the first time you find one, and then you get little ones later. But yeah, I am passing on Mammorest.
I'm also passing, but fuck, it's a cool design. I know it's just a mammoth, but with grass on it.
Yeah, this is also one of your first bosses that is such a high level that you're basically encouraged to either cheese it or come back later.
Fair enough.
Wumpo.
Why is there two in the picture?
I don't know.
Okay, cool. As long as that's not a law reason.
Oh no, there aren't. Okay, there is more than one of them, but they don't come in pairs.
Well, yeah, but it's because I'm thinking of Pokemon where you got Phalanx, which is like 6 Pokemon.
Yeah. I think this is just what the official wiki has it as of like, okay, they live together in colonies, so let's just show there's more than one of them. I don't know why they chose this one out of all of them to make 2 of them.
What's even weirder is immediately after you've got Wumpo Botan and it's just 1.
Yeah, he just looks normal.
It's going to be a pass, but I've got to appreciate the Botan image because there's only one of it. I can actually see what the design is.
Yeah. And you can just intuit everything else. Yeah, they've got something sticking out of the mouth that they're chewing on, and they're just a shaggy mess of stuff. I'm gonna pass because we don't know what's underneath the what's lurking in the shadows. It could be something really cute, but we don't know. War Sect. This is so cool.
Looks
pass.
Awesome.
It's really good as well. Like, it's just so cool watching it just charge around, just having its way with everything that it touches.
So here's the thing, Rick, is I can see Aggron in this.
Yeah.
But it's clearly not designed on Aggron.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like designed around like Heracross.
A little bit.
Like being a big old stag beetle. It's got twice as many horns.
It would look at home in Digimon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like some bastard fucking offshoot of the Greymon line. Because even though it's quite clearly bug type, bug influences, it looks a bit dinosaur-y at the same time.
Yeah, I get you. There's no bug type in Palworld. This is just like leaf and ground.
That's fine. Leaf might as well encompass bugs. It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's also a pass from me. But sometimes you see a design, you're like, we've got to talk about this. It looks cool.
Yeah. This one is I think this is possibly the most interesting design that we've got on here. Well, maybe not actually, because we've got the rest of the deck, and this is where we get into the pseudo legendaries and actual legendaries.
Oh, so at this point, there's only one of each in the game.
No, you can recatch them.
Okay, in which case, what makes them legendary? Just the fact they're fuck off strong.
I think some of them have the legendary tag, and therefore they there's an achievement for catching all the legendaries.
Okay. It kind of cheapens the term when the thing that makes them legendary is they happen to have the tag.
Yeah, but by the same token, you can play on a multiplayer server, and if there was only one of them, then, well, fuck everyone else.
I'm just saying, man, it cheapens it to me.
Yeah, I feel you. Fenglope.
Smash, but it'd be begrudgingly.
Fair enough. I'm passing, but I get you. I feels it. It's like one of the another one of the legendary deer, or whatever you want to call them, the legendary 4-legged things from Gen 5. Felbat. Smash.
Smash, it's quite clearly fucking Rule 34 bait.
Yeah.
Like, it's Rouge the Bat, but edgy. And you can see Darkrai in it. I'm not going to even debate that. But, like, again, it's taken elements. It's not just ripping it.
Yeah, totally. Quivern.
Okay, can you see what the issue is with this one immediately, Rick?
Yeah, the things are overlapping its face. You can open a new tab.
I've opened it up to look at it. Oh my god, that is much more adorable than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, absolutely. It's such a cutie. I'm smashing.
Oh, it's adorable. I don't want to fuck it. That feels mean, but I definitely I'd use it as a giant teddy bear. Let's put it that way. And I'm not Greg Davies, so I wouldn't fuck it. That's fine. It's a joke he tells in his stand-up. Yeah,
this is something that I would see if they made Dragonite today. It would look like this.
That was my response. Blazamut.
Okay. Blazamut, pass. Looks cool, pass.
I'm also going to pass because it actually looks like it's made of rock.
Well, his fists are made of rock, at least.
Well, yeah, but that's what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, passing on that one. Hellzephyr.
Okay. You can quite clearly see from the shape that people will probably bitched about this looking like Euroville.
Yeah.
But it is so legally distinct. Oh, my days. It's a pass. It doesn't look that hot.
Yeah, pass on Hellzephyr. Astagon, the other Aggron.
The other Aggron, it looks like fucking Kyurem.
Sure, yeah.
Or whatever the black one was from Black and White.
Zekrom.
That one then.
Yeah, a little bit. Its body is like an Aggron body.
Yeah, but it's got
why people were.
But it's got the stupid fucking tail from the Legendary.
Yeah, sure.
It's a pass. It's too bulky.
Yeah, pass on that. Apparently, it's the best miner in the game because it just fires a laser and ore deposits evaporate.
Fair enough.
Menacing.
Okay.
Pass.
It's also a pass from me. This is a Final Fantasy X boss.
It is. It's got a Giratina face.
It's hard to see the face from, the limited scope that I've got. Also, you can quite clearly see some Genesect influences, but it doesn't look like Genesect, if you get me.
Oh, it looks nothing like Genesect.
No, but you can see Genesect in it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can see it in it, yeah. A bug with a stinger.
Well, that's not even what Genesect is, dude.
Well, yeah, he's got his cannon over his shoulder, ain't he?
Yeah, it's literally just like metallic bug that's purple, which, there you go. Well, they didn't fucking try with this one with its name, did they?
So, yeah, here's the thing. Anubis. I think they're leaning on it being called Anubis to deflect the fact that it's Lucario, which is based on Anubis.
Oh, dude, look at its body, man. It doesn't actually even look that much like Lucario. It doesn't have the dreads or anything, which makes Lucario Lucario. I can see it. You can see the design. The face is quite clearly just a Lucario face. But Lucario's face, as we mentioned earlier, is just a cartoon dog's face.
Yeah, just a cartoon dog wolf. Yeah, smash.
It's going to be a pass. I don't like this.
Yormantide.
So I guess this is kind of meant to be Gyarados-y.
Yeah. They're big like Gyarados. I think they look actually cooler than Gyarados.
I like the fact that Gyarados still looks like a fish.
Sure.
But
he's always got his mouth open at all times.
Yeah, but, you can see how... Alright, without being told, you probably wouldn't be able to tell Gyarados came from Magikarp, but you can still see the Magikarpness in it, is my point.
Yeah, okay. I feel you.
Yeah, I like this thing. I've always wanted to fuck a dragon, so smash.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Yeah, smash on that one. Suzaku.
Again, getting very lazy with the names, aren't they?
Yeah.
Honestly, this design is kind of nothing to me, so yeah, it's a pass.
Yeah, they look a bit frail. Yeah, passing. Grisbolt. These ones are also massive.
Yeah, I've seen these everywhere because they seem to be the go-to POW for screenshots. Don't know why. A lot of the VTubers seem to lean towards them.
Yeah, because it's like, how close can we get to a Pokemon while making everything different? Yeah, I smash Grisbolt.
I'm going to pass. Yeah, it's very Electabuzzy, I suppose, but again, you definitely got legally distinctness in there.
Yeah. This is the one where it's big enough to ride, and it busts out a Gatling gun.
Okay.
Because that's fun. Like it actually is, though.
How the fuck can you compare this shit to Pokemon when you can say the sentence completely honestly, and then it busts out a Gatling gun?
Yep. Well, people called it Pokemon with guns for until they actually played it, and it's still Pokemon with guns. Lylene, this one is also massive.
As far as I'm aware, Rick, none of the gameplay is anything remotely like Pokemon. If anything, it's like fucking DayZ.
Yeah, it's like what, Ark, Rust. It's more survival than actual Pokemon, because like the only battles that you do are the same that you do with something on the wild. There's not turn based or anything.
Yeah, I'd smash Lynene, even if it was 5 times bigger than me.
Yes. Yeah, ditto, absolutely.
Rick, do you want to take a quick drink?
Yeah, I have done. Felaris.
Pass, but I really like the sort of, almost looks origami-ish.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of, it takes a bunch of design cues from different real-world cultures to just stick it on there, and I think they all fit kind of really in a really cool way. Pass, but like, it's a really cool guy. Or Zerk.
The fuck is this? This looks like Artorias.
It's Electric Garchomp.
Oh, okay, yeah, I sees it. No, just the way it stands looks like Artorias after he got his arm fucked up.
Oh yeah, with a slumpy arm. Yeah.
It's a pass from me, but it's cool.
Yeah. Ditto. It's a pass. It's very cool, but it's a pass. Shadowbeak.
Oh, okay. It's type null, isn't it?
It is. It actually is. It was created. It's the only one that's created by humans.
Which at the end of the day, just a Griffin. Well, reverse Griffin, but Griffin all the same. Pass. I don't like it.
For the same reason, smash.
Okay.
Yeah, it's even got his little Arceus belly belt and everything.
Sure.
It's cool. And I like the little lore thing that one of them escaped, and then because there's many of them, it means that first one had a good life.
Sure. Unless they're asexual.
Palladius.
I mean, let's just do Palladius and Necromus at the same time, because they are just fucking palette swaps of the same power when you think about it.
Yeah, they're just, one of them is a good guy, one of them is a villain with 2 lances.
Like, these are Digimon designs.
Yeah, they definitely are. Like, you can see a diverging evolution of, did you love your Digimon? If not, you get the baddie. Smash them both.
There's this weird thing with centaurs where the pussy must be, but at the same time, I do kind of want to smash them. So there you go.
Yeah.
Frostallion.
Yeah. Frostallion, also smash.
I'm gonna pass. It looks like a mishmash of too many things.
Okay, yeah. It's a bit cloudy, but it's a cool Pegasus that's cloudy, and I'm going for it. And the last one in the real game, Jet Dragon.
Do you mean Salamence?
Yeah. I think this looks way cooler than Salamence. I'm smashing.
Of course you do. It's Salamence, but if it was a Final Fantasy villain.
Yeah.
It's a pass from me. So does that mean we're not doing the last 2?
So we can mention them. Boltmane is literally Luxray.
Is it?
I mean, look at it.
It's without the tail. It kind of looks. So wait, are these so far and down in the decks because they got removed because there was too much issue with them?
Yeah, because I think Boltmane, they removed it between alpha and early access, which is currently what we're in.
Mm-hmm.
Dragastrophe, I think they're saving it for another raid boss.
Okay.
We don't even know what type it is, but it's got Drago in the name, so it's probably going to be dragon type.
Or a mystery new type.
Well, I mean, they've got room for it. There's only, 8 types?
Rick, I don't know. I haven't played the game.
Yeah, it's a bit like Pokemon cards in that they stripped down a lot of what Pokemon had in types and mashed them together into less, which for a lot of people is a good move.
I get it, man. It's one of those where I understand why Pokemon added more types, because it's just the nature of a franchise. Is like you need to add more. That being said, how many generations has it been since a new type? Like 3 now?
Yes. 4 if you count the generation that they introduced it in. It was Gen 6, we're currently on Gen 9. We're about to go into Gen 10. But yeah, so I'd probably actually smash both of these.
Oh, I wasn't going to do a smash on them because, yeah.
And the one that's not on this list is in the game, which is why I sent you it separately. It's Bella Noir. Yeah,
but again, we weren't going to do that one, so it's quite clearly you're going to smash it because it's just a Gardevoir. I got it, it's fine.
Yeah, smash Gardevoir. But yes, getting into the finale, do you have a Super Smash?
I'll be honest with you, Rick. I've not played Palworld. None of these are stuck in my mind. I don't remember fuck about shit. I'll just say Lavander, because it's the only one that I remember. Actually, no, the fucking Queen Bee, whatever that one is.
Elizabeth.
Yeah, that one was cool. I'll say that.
That's a good pick. I like that one.
What about you?
Mine's got to be Lylene, in that it's also another Gardevoir, but even like a big mommy Gardevoir. I like it. And do you have a Super Pass?
I do. I had to look through the deck all over again because I can't remember anything. I'm going to say Gumos because look at it.
Yeah. And mine would probably be Hangyu.
How do you spell that?
Hangyu.
Oh, Rick, I win.
Oh, no. Do you win by having more or less?
I win by having less.
Okay.
Gumos has 1, and I've got to be honest with you, it's weirdly good because they've just taken Gumos and turned it into a monster girl, so it's kind of cheating. But there you go. That's the 1. Hangyu, let's see, you got 1 image where there's 5 of them gang molesting the lizard with the hoodie.
Yep.
Another one is a humanoid version that looks straight out of Adventure Time and has a cock.
Yep.
And the last one is one doing a hand job while being fucked, which doesn't look actually anatomically possible by what the model is.
Yeah, it's the last one. The last one's got this real big death grip going on with a couple of hearts coming out because obviously it's enjoying it. That was actually kind of cute, actually.
I'm sorry, its gigantic arms can rip apart even iron.
Yes, that's some real strong death grip.
As a particularly cruel form of execution, serious criminals would be strung up in public square and a Hangyu would tear their skin right from their bones. That's in the game!
Yes, that's in the game.
Oh, but you can get fibre from it.
Yeah, you can.
On that bombshell, Rick, we got to say goodbye, I think.
Yeah, if you like the video, you got the comment section down below on YouTube, and if you're listening via one of the many audio platforms, you can instead send an email to
nonsensereviewuk@gmail.com.
Yeah, thanks as always for getting this far. As always, you're our favourite people, and I'll see you again next time.
Bye, guys.